Hey, Shiver. I have no idea what this is. Yeah. 5 gigahertz, 2 gigahertz, LAN 1, LAN 2. Oh, so I'm guessing it's some sort of extender, a wireless network extender of some sort, probably. But, come on, let's dive in and find out. It appears that each one of these are Philips. Well, we'll get the other ones out, and we'll see if that's going to be a problem. Mud has been quite the issue of late around here. All right, plastic. AN700 APOC. Still, I could look up the part number, I'm sure, if I really wanted to figure it out, but I think we will be able to figure it out on our own because we are a marginally intelligent group, the Shiver. I don't want to get carried away and say we're too smart, but you know, you guys are pretty dang smart. Ow! Get your finger out of there, Chuckhead. All right. Now there are little brass braids in here, you know, that's what the screws go into. If you're really dedicated, go for those. I'm not that dedicated. I tell you right now, gasket, so this was intended for outside use. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here now. There we go. More plastic. Ooh, look at that. That's not a bad board. And that's the antenna. You can see we've got all the antenna wires going to these, and you can, if I hold the light right there, you might be able to see the antennas embedded inside of that. That's cool. Let's go ahead and get those off of there. All right, so we'll get those wires pulled off. And, you know, there's wire embedded inside of this little bit of plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in with my low-grade boards. You know, it's a very, very low-grade board. I guess that's going to be all right. These wires have little gold tabs right at the end there. So I'm going to pull those, and I have a special place for holding those for right now. I'm not cutting off the wire. I used to cut the wire off of that, and then somebody said, well, you know, if you leave the wire on, it'll make it easier to grab hold of them later on when you're processing them, and that's a valid point. So I'm gonna leave one for now. I haven't done any processing yet, so I cannot speak authoritatively on the subject. But my good friend Scrapping Irish has done quite a bit of processing, and he's always a good channel to watch, Scrapping Irish, and you can catch him live on Sundays right after me I go on at 2 p.m. and then he follows me at 3 p.m. And I have no idea what time that is in Ireland. That's what time it is here in America. All right, wireless board here with a heatsink on it. Little screws here. I'm going to go hand with that screwdriver there. There we go. There we go. Wow. That's a serious Wi-Fi board. Let's see here. There we go. Now then, should I put that in with Board Sort's Wi-Fi cards? It's got the gold fingers. It was a Wi-Fi card. I'm going to take off that really chunky heatsink or heat spreader. That's probably aluminum. Yeah, that's aluminum or aluminum. There we go. You're going to be aluminum. Let's see. It's got that. That might be tin. Yeah. So let's get that off of there. It's just glued on. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. So aluminum heatsink, tin, and I'm going to throw that in with the Wi-Fi cards. Chris will yell at me and let me know if that's not where that goes. Chris at boardsort.com. You all will hear me say that. I've got a lot of new subscribers, so just so the new folks understand, there's a gentleman at boardsort.com. He's their head buyer at large, whatever his title is, but he's the guy that I correspond with all the time when I'm getting stuff ready to sell to BoardSort. Very knowledgeable guy, very professional. He's definitely the guy you want to work with there, and runs a really good shop there. So we got a nice board here. Let's get this plate off of the back there. Let's see what that is. Hopefully that's aluminum. Yep. And we'll get this heat film, almost a paste. Heat putty. All right, now, how do we grade this board? You could claim that the Wi-Fi extender antenna is a peripheral device, and then because it's got some ICs and things, you could maybe justify peripheral low grade. Maybe. That's a serious stretch there, folks. I'm thinking green on both sides, some junk on it. I'm thinking mid-grade. And since I am preparing a very large Gaylord box to ship off to Mint Innovation, I'm going to put this in with the mixed low and mid grades that I'm putting together. Okay, let's get these heat sinks cleaned up a little bit. Get this tin off of them. These tins were just RF shielding. You always want to check the, nasty. So you want to check the shielding. Normally it's just ferrous, but you know, sometimes it might be stainless. I mean, on a very, very rare occasion, but it's usually just ferrous. One of the things that I really enjoy about doing business with the local IT shops is I get a plethora of different IT related kind of things. We've got those DVR systems from the security camera monitoring systems. We get these antennas. Of course, we get PCs and servers. So if you want to keep seeing a lot of this interesting stuff, just go ahead and keep watching. And here's some more videos that are going to take you to more of my unusual shark scrapper content. And that round thing that's probably over my head right now, or maybe even in front of my head, that's to help you to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of Shark Scrapper. We'll see you on the next one.